do to change this narrative in support of the Invest project?
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity. One thing that we can do quickly is sensitization. It's good to talk about issues and then get solutions. And so what we can do and what we do currently using our platform as Angel FM as far as the Invest program is concerned is that we talk about the possible issues our young females do face or are likely to face when they get to the field. One is about sexual harassment. And so when we sit, we talk. When we try to panel our discussion, we bring some of our men within our industry to join the conversation so that they will know that when you get to the field, it is not just among the women that these sexual harassment does come, but it is between the young women and then the young men they go to meet in the field. So we try to bring our young men to join the conversation, let them know that it is not right, even if the young females does not complain. They might feel threatened, that's why they are not complaining. But under normal circumstances, you are doing that to jeopardize their interests as far as they being on the field, getting the skills is concerned. Apart from the sensitization, we also through that talk to the general public, the society. We know in Ghana, our culture, the way we were being brought up, if you are a woman or a female, and then a problem or an issue ensues between you and a man, if you are not careful, they will try to, shut you up in a nice way. So during our sensitization we talk through to Nananom, we talk to our parents, we talk to the possible people, the mastercraft persons. We let them know and understand that once our young females have gotten the interest to come to the field, now we are all equal. So, the previous treatment that we have as far as our culture is concerned, they should try to erase that and then embrace the young females so that at least they will get a comfortable environment and then they can study and get the skills. So that the idea of we bringing the young females into this male-dominated trade, for them not becoming a future burden on the men, we can achieve that target as well. Through our medium we are able to bring out young females or successful women who can be mentors. We have female engineers, mechanical engineers, automotive engineers. We have young females who are currently operating these construction industry heavy machines. So we try and scout and bring them to our studios for them to share their success stories. So they have gone through the training, the skills, and in the quest of acquiring these skills, what were some of the challenges? They shared it, and how they were able to overcome it. So that if any young females or any mastercraft person is listening to us at that time, then that person can get a clue and say, oh, okay, once I've gotten a scholarship from WUSC and I'm going to the field, these are the possible challenges I'm going to face, and so this is how I can maneuver my way through and then get the skills and then come back. We try to do that so that the bad narrative, we can dismantle it, because in our journalism, they say bad news sells. So when we just talk about the sexual harassment and we leave it, that bad perception will still be going around. But when we bring these young females who have been able to go through it and they are successful and they are working and they are enjoying and smelling good money, then that one will also encourage the young female that, oh, no matter what, if I am able to endure this for 6 months or for 1 year, then the future is bright for me. So that's one thing we also do. Now at Angel FM, through this Invest in Her, we've been able to sensitize in-house our newsroom, the reporters, the videographers, that when they go on field and they are doing business stories, they should look for specific females who are into this male-dominated trade and they are excelling, so that they can capture their stories for free and then we can talk about it. so that the young females who have gotten the skills and haven't been able to get a job can, know that, okay, this person is at this location. Go look for the person and then have discussion, and they can also help you for you to get work as well. There's one thing called we promoting balancing. You see, men, if you want to do anything in this our country, Ghana, and you do away with them, you can't succeed. Because no matter what, though we are trying to, shift the narrative, but they can play a major role. And it's evidential, and I give credit to WUSC. You guys were smart to bring our men in to become the male champions. We bring them on board. We have a friendly conversation so that even if they were treating some of the young females in their various institutions or in their various churches anyhow, then right after the show, at least, nobody will tell you anything. The fruitful discussion will let them change their mind and then adapt a different strategy and then go around with it. Lastly, I will say that as journalists, we've realized that we are the fourth estate of the realm. We are the mouthpiece of the society. We stand in between the society and organizations and associations like WUSC. So, a time will come, we need to let the society get benefit from us. So this is our chance. Airwaves that we sell to get money is like selling porridge. We can never run our airwaves and run at a loss. And no matter what, even if we are not getting money from conversations of this nature, we still have to put in our best. Anybody who knows from the history of us 16 years ago knows that we are a station of sports, a sports station.
I was actually coming there, so it looks like you have a lot of things. That should be brief. I'll be happy.
Thank you. In fact, it was a collaboration between WUSC that spiced up our interests.
Okay.
As I was about to say, the history behind Angel FM has been sports. When you follow our program schedule, in the morning we have politics and social and economical discussion. But from 9:30 a.m. to 12, it's sports. That very day, sports will come again for 3 hours, after 7 to 9. So it was just through this collaboration. And trust me, it has even shifted that narrative from our management, that now we can do discussions of this nature,
okay,
and then produce results.
He's seen the difference. He's seen how guys work and how lackadaisical some guys are, which isn't helpful.
I want to know briefly some of the strategies, intentional strategies that your station specifically is putting in place to make sure that this initiative continues. You mentioned earlier on that it wasn't your priority until we stepped in. What are you going to do to make sure that you sustain the gains, you maintain the momentum?
One thing is the coming up of my foundation. I've been in the radio and TV business as a broadcast journalist for the past 11 years. But me joining this Invest program from 2022, middle March, I just got this idea of the Invest in Her Foundation. I realized that young females have now bought into the conversation. They are interested, one way or the other. They were not able to enjoy the scholarship by WUSC because there is a number that they were looking for. Or some of them also got the information late, and so WUSC has finished with the scholarship. So then I said, okay, since I have the platform, and then I have a relationship through the Invest program with industry players like Master Aite, and then the likes of Global Institute of Mines and Safety, GEMS at Efesipa from Kumasi to Sunyani Road. It's a school that they teaches these forklifts and then the dump truck excavators. So now we have a relationship with them. It's a deliberate decision that our station wants to do so that we can sustain this program. Even if our relationship with WUSC comes to an end, we want to make sure that it's like a woman and a man going to a marriage or a relationship. If there is a baby or a child out of it, that's one of the benefits. So we also realize that now our relationship with WUSC, one of the benefits is they've given us this idea that apart from the response we are giving to our listeners, this is one of the green conversations that our listeners also want. And indeed, our listeners have testified that they need these kind of conversations. So we also need to make a deliberate effort to sustain the show, of which, as I stated earlier, we are doing all these things to maintain it. Apart from that, we've also done a deliberate action by bringing in this successful females who are into this male-dominated trade. Some of them have started. All that they need is for us to use our platform to promote them. They can also adapt these young females and train them for free.
Absolutely, thank you very much. It means we've been able to change something somewhere. Thank you very much, Nanama.